Now it is streaming online. That's what it says here. Meeting is now streaming live on YouTube.
We got live. We are on live on YouTube. Yes, thank you. And thank you for your cooperation. But something, I messed up with the streaming thing and always. But anyways, welcome to the poetry reading with Shwetha A. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's raining, it's being hot and it's warm and everywhere. So anyways, let us begin with our newly joined Ambika Ananth. Let's have her introduction and ask her to read.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Ambika Ananth. I live in Bangalore, India. I'm a bilingual writer, poet, and translator with 16 published works. And I would like to present my poetry now. Only 3 small poems I'll present. So anything, no specific theme as such, So 3 small love poems I would like to present. Start with love. The world needs it more now. So the title of my poem is Be Mine. Be my sanctuary. I surrender unto you. Everything I have, everything I know. Be my sanctuary. I surrender unto you. Everything I have, everything I know. Be my summer sky. I will melt into your warmth. I'd be for you ever. Be my summer sky. I'll melt into your warmth. I'd be for you ever. Be my deep blue ocean. I'll disappear into your color. I'll reunite into your depths. Be my deep blue ocean. I'll disappear in your color. I reunite into your depths. Be my cool zephyr. I float into you like sweet memory. I breathe you in till eternity. Be my song and dream. I write the meaning of my life as we walk through the realms of time. Be my song and dream. I write the meaning of my life as we walk through the realms of time. So, thank you. The second one is titled Cascades. My love started small as a hushed freshwater river. My love started small as a hushed freshwater tidal river. Then the waves started to ebb and flow. The waves started to ebb and flow, gurgling in big, huge, excited voices. Large estuaries formed to send robust echoes to your receiving heart. Large estuaries formed to send robust echoes to your receiving heart, fecund and fruitful. My vulnerabilities vanished in the brilliance of our union. My vulnerabilities vanished in the brilliance of our union. You became my love's armor in the fight with the world. You became my love's armor in the fight with the world. Now I am on a giant leap. Let's celebrate together the heights and depths of the cascades of our love. Let's celebrate together the heights and depths of the cascades of our love. Thank you. Yeah. This is titled In Tide. Ocean in tide within my body. Ocean in tide within my body. Fathomless depths hold untold secrets. Fathomless depths hold untold secrets. Each breath a tidal wave which rises and falls, exhaling my love. The ebb and flow, like curse and benediction, play a game of touch and go. The ebb and flow, like curse and benediction, play a game of touch and go with your body. A hungry, sandy expanse. A hungry, sandy expanse. Deluge seems inevitable. Deluge seems inevitable in this night of full moon. Deluge seems inevitable in this night of full moon. Thank you.
Wow, that's called poesy or cascades of love. Messages in cascades of love. Beautiful. In depth. I would please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Ambika Ananth joined us for the first time. It had three poems. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I like your rendition, recitation. It's soothing and very calm. Please welcome Kanchan Bhattacharya, who is a retired colonel. He's a wonderful, I know him personally, a beautiful writer. He's joined us for the first time. Over to you, sir. Sir, can you hear us? At least, can you hear us? Uh, you could do one. You could do one thing. You could just log out and log in, sir. You could just log out and log in. Okay. Meanwhile, you could move on to our next poet. Our next poet, I adore him a lot. Please welcome Gopal Purdhani.
Thank you, Prasanna ji. Prasanna ji, I would like to recite a Punjabi poem as our respected Madam Roopali Gaur. He once said it's a very sweet language and we are looking for some poets in Punjabi. In fact, Bengali is also very, very sweet language. I love Bengali. But in Punjabi, you got a lot of choice of sweet word and beautiful word. And today in my poem, you may like to find such choice of beautiful words. There are, प्रायवची जिसे कहते हैं, ये काफी words हैं. So I start with the rainy season and the month of Sawan has already started. सावन ऐसा महीना है जिसमें बारिश बड़ी तेज भी होती है और लंबी भी होती है. ये महीना है पूरी बारिश का. तो मैंने लिखा है कि सौंड छराटे, छराटे मीन्स तीर, तेज तेज तारें. सौंड छराटे मेरे पिंडे तीर मार दे. सौंड छराटे मेरे पिंडे तीर मार दे, जल्दी जवानी नू होर पे जाल. ये पानी है, ये मेरी जवानी को जला रहा है. कि काले काले बदलां च चांदी दी लकीर वे. Sometimes to find that in the clouds a small streak of light. काले काले बदलां च चांदी दी लकीर वे, मार दी जुदाई मेरे पिंडे विच तीर वे. पिंडा जिस्म ते पत्तियां दे बुल्लां उत्ते, the leaves of trees, पत्तियां दे बुल्लां उत्ते उबर तरसदी तरेल वे. पत्तियां दे बुल्लां उत्ते तरसदी तरेल वे. बुल्लां होंठ, होंठ किसी लेडीज को मेंशन कर रहा हूं तो हम बुल कहते हैं उस पे, दैट इज अ मोर ब्यूटीफुल वर्ड। कि पत्तियां दे बुल्लां उत्ते तरसती तरेल वे, तरसी में से कांपती हुई, तरसी तरेल वे हाड़ा वे रब्बा सानू सज्जना नु मेल वे। भगवान को कहती है कि हाड़ा वे रब्बा साडे सज्जना नु मेल वे। ते गोरी गोरी बीनी उत्ते वंगा दा शिंगार वे। बीनी कलाई, जो बीनी है वो ज्यादा ब्यूटीफुल वर्ड है। किसी लड़की को, किसी औरत को अगर मेंशन करना हो उनके कलाई को, तो उनको बीनी बोलते। गोरी गोरी बीनी उत्ते वंगा दा शिंगार वे, औंदा ने कलावे विच अज तेरा प्यार पे। ये लाइन जो है बहुत ज्यादा अप्रिशिएट की गई थी, जो पंजाबी के बड़े बड़े शायर हैं उनके द्वारा बहुत ज्यादा अप्रिशिएट की गई थी। औंदा नी कलावे विच, औंदा नी कलावे विच अज तेरा वे। कलावा क्या होता है? एम्ब्रेस, दोनों बाजुओं को मिलाना, एम्ब्रेस। ते खेती साडे होइयां गंदला जवान में। गंदला एक ऐसा पार्ट होता है जो सरसों के छोटे पेड़ के ऊपर का भाग होता है, उसको गंदल बोलते हैं। पंजाबी में यही ब्यूटी है कि औंदा नहीं खेती साडे होइयां गंदला जवान वे, संभले नहीं जाते सानू दिल दे अरमान दे। ये जो नई फसलें उभर रही हैं उनके बारे में है कि खेती साडे होइयां गंदला जवान वे, संभले नहीं जाते साडे दिल दे अरमान वे। ते ताजी 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 कीती असां घर दी लिपाई वे। हमने अपने घर को कलर कराया है। ताजी ताजी कीती असी घर दी लिपाई वे, तेरे लिए असां हुस्न दी दुकान असां लाई वे। तेरे लिए दुकान असां हुस्न दी लवाई वे। बोलदा बनेरे ऊपर आज काला कां वे। कां, कां एक ऐसा क्रो जिसे बोलते हैं, एक ऐसा बर्ड है जिसको पंजाबी में और कई और लैंग्वेजेस में भी बहुत ज्यादा पोइट्री में स्थान दिया गया है, क्योंकि वो ऐसे टाइम पर आता है जिस टाइम पर दो प्यार करने वाले मिलते हैं। कि बोलदा बनेरे उत्ते अज साडे कां वे, राह पिया वेखदा सारा ही ग्रां वे। राह पिया देखदा सारा ही ग्रां वे। गांव में ऐसा होता है कि देखते हैं दामाद साहब आ रहे हैं, पूरा का पूरा गांव जो है वो उनको स्वागत करने के लिए आ जाता है। तो बोलदा बनेरे उत्ते अज पिया कां वे, और कहते हैं जब कौवा कैं कैं करता है तो इसका मतलब उस घर में कोई मेहमान आने वाला होता है। तो बोलदा बनेरे उत्ते अज काला कां वे, राह पिया वेखदा सारा ही ग्रां। ये पंजाबी की छोटी सी पोएम है, और काफी लोगों ने कहा था कि आप पंजाबी में बोलें, तो मैं पंजाबी में काफी लिखा है मैंने, हिंदी में लिखा है, उर्दू में भी लिखा है। अगर प्रसन्ना साहब मुझे इजाजत देते हैं तो मैं एक उर्दू की छोटी सी गजल सुनाना चाहता हूँ। प्रसन्ना साहब,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल जी, सुनाइए सर।
उर्दू की एक छोटी सी गजल है। ये गजल दर्द दर्द से भरी हुई है। कहते हैं दर्द के जो गीत होते हैं बहुत मीठे होते हैं। नगमाए दिल वीरान है, जरा दिल का संगीत है। नगमाए दिल वीरान है और जिंदगी है बेमजा। हर लम्हा बड़ा दिल सोज है, हर सांस मेरी एक सजा। जो मैं सांस लेता हूँ ऐसा लगता है ये मेरी सजा है। नगमाए दिल वीरान है और जिंदगी है बेमजा। हर लम्हा बड़ा दिल सोज है, हर सांस मेरी एक सजा। फिर कहता है ये धुआं कहाँ से उठ रहा, मंजिल मेरी है खो गई, मैं जिंदगी से भटक गया। और ना मिली मुझे कज़ा। मैं जिंदगी से भटक गया, कज़ा मौत को कहते हैं। मैं जिंदगी से भटक गया और ना मिली मुझे कज़ा। ये वो सैडनेस है जो कि कभी पूरी नहीं हो सकती। ये बहुत ही, कहते हैं जितना सैड गीत होगा उतना ही ज्यादा मीठा होगा। फिर कहता है वो कौन छुप गया कहीं, वो कौन छुप गया कहीं के रंगे फलक बदल गया। रोज शाम को सूरज छुपता है और जो पूरा आसमान, फलक मीन्स आसमान, आसमान का रंग चेंज हो जाता है, काला हो जाता है। वो कौन छुप गया कहीं के रंगे फलक बदल गया, वो कौन रो पड़ा कहीं के रो पड़ी सारी फिजा। पूरी की पूरी कायनात है जो कुदरत है और वो पड़ती है जब बारिश होती है। बारिशों के दिनों की ये सैड गजल है। मैं चला चलूं कहाँ तलक, आखिरी शेर है गजल का कि मैं चला चलूं कहाँ तलक इस लाश को लिए हुए। मैं चला चलूं कहाँ तक इस लाश को लिए हुए, दीवाना जिसका नाम था मुद्दत हुई गुजर गया। दीवाना मेरा तखल्लुस हुआ करता था जब मैं जवान था, अब मैं बूढ़ा हो गया हूँ। प्रसन्ना जी, कि दीवाना जिसका नाम था मुद्दत हुई गुजर गया। धन्यवाद।
आप भी जवान हो सर, आप भी जवान हो।
अरे,
आप हमेशा जवान ही रहेंगे आप तो। हमारे लिए तो आप इंस्पिरेशन हो हौसला। तो प्लीज गिव a round of applause to Gopal Purdhani, who rendered one the Urdu and Punjabi. I like your narration, sir. Beautiful. Thank you. Thanks for
थैंक यू,
joining.
थैंक यू, थैंक
Please
यू।
welcome Dr. Santosh Bakaya. Dr. Santosh Bakaya is a very well-known writer. Please welcome.
Hello. Hello. Good day to all of you. And अभी आपने कहा कि आप बूढ़े हो गए हैं। बूढ़े कोई एज से नहीं होते, दिल तो जवान होता है हमेशा ही। और बहुत अच्छा आपका उम्दा रेंडिशन था। आई रियली लव्ड इट, इट वाज वंडरफुल। आपकी गजल बहुत ही बढ़िया थी। बहुत हमेशा बहुत अच्छा आप बोलते हैं, तो बहुत ही
बहुत
अच्छा।
धन्यवाद, बहुत धन्यवाद।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। और हमेशा मैं बहुत ध्यान से सुनती हूँ आपको। बहुत
Thank-
आपका कमांड तीनों लैंग्वेजेस पर बहुत ही कमेंडेबल है। थैंक
thank-
यू। जैसे महान लेखकों कवियों के बाद पढ़ने में थोड़ी शर्मिंदगी सी होती है, लेकिन हम पढ़ लेते हैं फिर भी। शुक्रिया। And I am going to read from my book, What is the Meter of the Dictionary? What is the meter of the dictionary? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, and the poem is Unfazed. What is the meter of the dictionary was published last year, and the poem is Unfazed. Those cherished moments when we romped around on winged feet, greeting the birds and the squirrels on their daily beat. Unfazed by the scorching heat, flying unfettered, undeterred by parental rebuke. When we sat under the green canopy of the neem tree, breathing freedom, creating a pandemonium. Then came Mum, smiling, carrying a tray of lemonade, which we polished off under the shade of the neem tree, grateful for every sip. Is that trip over? Is that trip over? The rains lent us a few droplets, and we created a flood out of it. The rains lent us a few droplets, and we created a flood out of it. A flood of love and joy. Oh boy, oh boy. The sun rays poked us with a pulsing energy, and the neem tree became a haven of endearing togetherness. We watched mesmerized as two rain-soaked sun rays did a terrific tango on the tree, amazing us with their dexterity on the branches of the neem tree. Ah, the time when we did not chomp and chew on birds, but blurted them out, full throttle, unbottling them with vigor and vim. But now, alas, we resort to silence, ear callousing silence, even when we need to speak. Even when we need to speak, we are mum. We are mum. Well, that time was all about love running loose, love running loose, and that little dove which no longer coos, which no longer coos. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for this opportunity.
Excellent, ma'am. Electrifying and energetic always, but it's very thought-provoking, as you pointed out. Please give a round of yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining, ma'am. Please welcome PrabhaSastri Joshuyala. PrabhaSastri Joshuyala is a very well-known poet from Mysore. She writes in Kannada and Telugu language. Please welcome.
Good evening to everybody. First, I am reading one slokam, then I will read one Telugu poem. Okay? Asha pisachika vishtaha Asha pisachika vishtaha Purato yasya kasyachit Vandate nindati stauti Roditi prahasa japi. It means, ఆశ అనే పిశాచం పట్టినవాడు ఎవరంటే వారి ఎదుట నమస్కరిస్తాడు, దూషిస్తాడు, ప్రశంసిస్తాడు, ఏడుస్తాడు మరియు నవ్వుతాడు. Now, I am reading one small poem in Telugu, okay? ఒక్కసారి నీకోసం ఓడిపోతా. ప్రేమలో పడ్డాను, నిన్ను నమ్మాను, మదిలో దాచుకున్నాను. మురిపాల ముద్దులిస్తాను, నీ నవ్వుల ముత్యాలు ఏరుకుంటాను. వరాలు కురిపించి కోరికలను తీర్చి కౌగిలిలో కరిగిస్తాను. ప్రేమ జతగాడినే పయనిస్తాను, ప్రణయ పరిమళాలు చెల్లివి పవిత్రతను తీపి గుర్తులుగా అర్పిస్తాను. తీపి గుర్తులుగా అర్పిస్తాను. చిలిపి అల్లరితో వేధించను, నవయవ్వన చెలిగా ఆరాధిస్తాను. నవ్వుల ఉయ్యాలలో ఊపుతాను, నువ్వే నేనని జగత్తుకు చూపుతాను. నీది నాది ఒకే శ్వాస, నేను ప్రేమ పూజారినవుతాను, మమతల గూడు కడతాను. మరి ఇష్టమా? నమస్కారం. టైం ఉంటే థ్యాంక్ యూ అండి, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఒక చిన్న పోయం చెప్పమంటే చెప్తా, వద్దంటే మానేస్తా. కన్నీటి బాధ. ఆ కన్నీరెందుకు? మౌనం వీడి వెళ్ళు, గుండె రాయి చెయ్యకు. ఆత్మబలం పెంచుకో. ప్రేమ కోసం పోరాడు. తప్పవు ప్రేమ ముప్పులు, నమ్మకం ఎక్కువైతే అదే అంతే. తుడుచుకో కన్నీటి చుక్క, గెలుపుకు మంటలారవు. నీ కన్నీటి బిందు నాకివ్వు, చిటికెడు ప్రీతి పెంచు. అనురాగంతో ముంచు, ధ్వని పెంచి నిలదీ. నిశ్శబ్దం పగలగొట్టు. నిదానం ముద్దుని నత్త నడక మార్చు. నవ్వజవ్వని నువ్వు, ప్రేమకు తాళి సరి. నవ్వే రోజులు నీవే. నీకు నువ్వే వీరనారి. రసధారల తాపాలు పంచి సాధించు. చేరుకో నీ ప్రేమగని. నమస్తే. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
How beautiful, Ma, how beautiful. Wow. Such a motivating second one. The first one is amazing, Prem Pujari. Turn Prem. Ambika ma'am or Suvarna ma'am or Shobha ma'am, anybody, if you could just would like to react. PrabhaSastri ma'ams, you go ahead, please.
చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు మేడం మీరు. ఎగ్దమ్ ఎందుకంటే తెలుగు వాళ్ళు కూడా ఉన్నారు, ప్రసన్న సార్ కూడా చెప్తారు. కానీ మీరు ఈ వయసులో చెప్తున్నారంటే చాలా హ్యాపీగా. తర్వాత ప్రేమ పూజారి అంటున్నారు, మీరు ఇప్పుడు కూడా ఉన్నారు అన్నట్టు. చాలా చక్కటి వర్డ్స్ అండి.
అంతే కదా, మనం ఎంత సంపాదించినా ఎంత చేసినా ప్రేమ కోసమే బతుకుతాం. ఆ తల్లి ప్రేమ వచ్చు, ఏ ప్రేమ ఉంది, ప్రేమ ప్రేమ.
కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్ కరెక్ట్, చాలా బాగుంది.
థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ అమ్మా.
Suvarna ma'am, go ahead.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Prabha ma'am. It's very beautiful. And చాలా బాగుంది మేడం. మీరు ఎప్పుడు చదివినా నాకు చాలా ఇంట్రెస్ట్ గా వింటాను. అసలు చదువుతుంటే నాకు చాలా హ్యాపీనెస్ ఫీల్ అయిపోయింది. ఎంత ముద్దుగా చదువుతారో, అంత స్వీట్ గా చదువుతారో మాకైతే రావట్లేదు. ఆ ఏజ్ లో కూడా మీరు ఎంత బాగా చదువుతున్నారో. వెరీ వెరీ వండర్ఫుల్ మ్యామ్. లవ్ యువర్ పోయం అండ్ లవ్ యువర్ ఎడిషన్.
థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా, థ్యాంక్ యూ అమ్మా సువర్ణ.
Ambika ma'am, would you like to go? Yes. To react on PrabhaSastri ma'ams. Unmute.
Now? నమస్కారం అమ్మా ప్రభాశాస్త్రి గారు. నేను వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో కూడా మేము చాలా చదువుతూ ఉంటాను. ఎంతో బాగుంటుంది. తప్పకుండా. ఎందుకంటే నేను తెలుగులోనూ ఇంగ్లీష్ లో రాస్తాను కాబట్టి నాకు తెలుగు చాలా ఇష్టమైన భాష. మీరు దాన్ని ఎంతో చక్కగా వివరిస్తారు, శ్లోకాలని వివరిస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు చదివిన విధానం కూడా చాలా ప్రేమగా, అంటే ఆ పదాలని బాగా భావపూర్వకంగా చెప్పారు. బాగుంది, బాగా బాగున్నాయి, చాలా నచ్చింది. నేను నెక్స్ట్ టైం కూడా వెయిట్ చేస్తాను మీ పోయమ్స్ కోసం.
తప్పకుండా
మాకు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్.
మీ అందరి నిధితోనే నేను జీవిస్తున్నాను ఇంకా సంతోషంగా.
అందరికీ అంతే అండి, పోయిటరీ ఒక లైఫ్ లైన్ అది అందరికీ. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.
ఈ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ఇచ్చింది ప్రసన్న గారు. మనందరికి. ఎందుకంటే మీరెక్కడో మేమెక్కడో అని అందరికి ఒక వసుదైవ కుటుంబంగా ఇచ్చేసింది ప్రసన్న గారు.
Please welcome Ray Whitaker. Please welcome Ray.
Good morning from Colorado. And I know it's not good morning everywhere that you all are, but it's good morning here. I have two pieces for you today, and we'll start with I'd like to share a screen, Prasanna. Be all right? Okay. Now the first piece is called In Norway, 2500 BC. And I have some rock art to show everyone. Okay. So this piece is called In Norway in 2500 BC. What you're seeing on the screen is actual rock art from Norway that the archaeologists have dated back to about that same time period. But I was inspired to write this piece, and this is the first time I read it in public. So, in Norway, 2500 BC. It is midsummer. The sun hasn't set for days. The people sleep anyway, some of the day. The clan moves in their lives. The dog is walking by his given friend. They both seek the same. Reindeer, to hunt and eat, to ask forgiveness for taking a life, to serve the many left behind in the circular huts of their ancient village. A glorious hunt fed the many. The hunter heralded as virtuous, and he pets his dog, who without would not have known exactly where to seek the prey. The elk-hound-looking dog is affectionate, not only an animal to them. He is brother to the hunter. He is sister to the woman, guardian of the children, thinking a connection to the dog's master, unrivaled and so strong as a solitary existence together. Stone handmade tools shaped beyond mere cutting, birthing a reindeer hide into shoes. The man and his woman bring a sense of developing civility, and their dog stands beside, tail wagging. The sun hasn't set for days. The skin-clad clan has gathered at the great gray sheets of flat rock to carve into them the story of the cunning hunter's fireside tale, of the sacred reindeer's killing, adding to the panels already there, where there are men and women carved, children too, and nearby, the dog. The clan rejoices and the dog smiles. Thank you.
That was lovely.
Okay.
Great.
I don't know how to unshare the screen. Don't know how to do this.
It's
This is the
up at
first
the
time
top,
I've ever
brother. Go to view options and then cancel your
Yes.
share.
Oh, okay. Stop share. Okay, got it. All right, good. Thank you. I have one more piece I'd like to read. There we go. Thank you for my pardon for my clumsiness with the screen sharing. And I have one more piece I'd like to read you this morning. And it is called Italia. Maybe I should move to another country where the mystery still exists. There, a woman may sit wondering and isn't put off by gray hair. Perhaps moving to that country would do the trick. Cooking for that lady wouldn't be under such scrutiny. We could share each other's Epicurean delights, not shattering a subtle apparent mystification. The culture is so appealing to the wonder of the when and the why not. Perhaps someplace like Tuscany, or maybe not, someplace closer to the mountains like Verona, or even closer like Bolzano, where one can easily escape to Die Schweiz or Österreich. Some smattering of my speaking German remains just under the surface. Still, Italia seems wonderfully appropriate, up towards where the snow is deep in winter and no excuse is needed to throw another set of logs in the wood stove. And the only beaten path is to the woodpile and back. There, new, possibly, conceivably, footpaths could be made up and around the frozen creek that in warmer times flows nicely beside the sloped driveway. Solo footsteps in the snow are meant to reflect on. The winter snowfall refreshes the mountain cliffs. Close your eyes and see the pictures of the snow blowing there. Thank you.
Oh, beautiful imagery. That was Ray with his Italia. Lovely, Ray. Love your rendition. And Thank you always for joining and sharing your pieces. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Roopali Sircar Gaur.
Thank you, Prasanna. Thank you for having me on.
That was so sudden. I have to find my poem. Can we do with somebody else, Prasanna, while I look for my poem?
Sure. So let's call upon Richard Spisak, please. Richard, yes, please unmute.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone. It's such an honor to be here among such fine poets. I have a couple of pieces for your amusement. Thank goodness that not everyone is faced with the kind of curious decisions that Americans are faced right now. I want to share a little something because there are those across the globe who would prefer that they were kings again, oddly enough. And this is called Just Once More. Just once more, then we're through the door. The cumbersome voting, don't worry no more. There'll be no more totaling. No more adding, no more standing at the polling station, no more calculations across the nation. I got my old big foot in the door. You needn't trouble yourself voting anymore. I'm your ceiling, I'll be your floor. Whatever I say, you don't need nothing more. I am your ceiling, I am your floor. You needn't be troubled by counting no more. No more troubles mounting, no more scofflaws flouting. I am the law, the final judge. All the laws depend on me, no other, by fudge. Whatever my purpose, it's clear to me. You don't need no darn courts for the 33rd degree. I am the law, seems clear to me. No more CBS, NBC, or CNN. I'll tell you where and I'll tell you when. You needn't know pundits, we'll dispense with them fast. Besides all that reading tomfoolery, that's from the past. You don't need doctors or hospitals neither. If you end up sick with a cold or a fever, I've got my own cure. We'll see if you're a believer, then we'll know for sure what it is that you need. All my kids are in the palace, they're feeling at home, except for their cash runs, they'll be all that done. No judges, no lawyers, no need of Huck Finn or Tom Sawyers. We dispense with libraries and colleges too. We'll round up professors, put them in the zoo. No need of colleges or universities neither. We'll rein up all the liberals and all their do-gooder fever. They'll be less complicated at the end of that voting. It'll be more simple, whatever I'm wrote. My kids will be next. They'll be direct in line, and whatever I say next, that'll be just fine. You're all in the army. You're all at the front. If they say anything different, that dog just don't hunt. No, never. Not for sure. My foot's in the door. My ear been blown off. That's just how it's done. I've regrown another. I can walk on water, son. I won't brag long. You're buying my Bibles and gold sneakers and all my other swag. No mandatory picture of me in your home. Don't worry. My eyes on you, you ain't never alone. I can't be nice anymore because, baby, you're ceiling and I'm your stone floor. But something a little more positive now. I can't stay with just political nonsense. This is something for all of you who love and honor gardening and trees. This is called Tree Hugging Champion. That noble upright stalk, the bark protects the delicate core, the miracle both concealed and revealed, the roots, lush and living canopy like so many hungry flags, buoyed on the living air, give us sustenance of fruit, of shade, of beauty, grant us peace and pleasure. The generous shade, the sweet and powerful nut, the generous fruit, the sharp, pungent needles, how we cling through and with your strength, how we are made stable by your unbending height, how we are taught by your flexibility in the mad, merry winds of time, that you shelter us, we are stronger, that you feed us, we give thanks, that you stand through the night and the storm, we too are proud, and when you fall, you still nourish those around you. We gain grace and eternity Be another champion tree hugger, every one of us. Thank you, my friends.
That was Richard, which is lovely, witty side, yet very thought-provoking, and gives his side of view with his poems always lively, and please give round of applause. So, Roopali ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. And good evening, everybody. Wonderful meeting so many wonderful people here. I really enjoy Richard's poetry because it's so positive, so full of life. In fact, one of the poems that he recited last time has kept me awake at night, wondering, yes, truly, why is the night dark when there are so many stars and there is a moon and there's so much of light, and yet the night is dark? And of course, the tree hugging. I read a poem on tree huggers last time. Now, this poem that I'm going to read today is dedicated to the women of India, the athletes and sportswomen who have gone to the Olympics. The Olympics have begun in Paris, and India has nearly 117 athletes who have gone there, sports people who have gone there, sorry. 47 of them are women. And we won our first medal today, and it has been won by a woman, Manu Bhaker, for the pistol. She got the bronze medal for the pistol shooting. And I think there's another medal which I'm not aware of, just one. So this is dedicated to our women and our sportswomen. It's called Daughters of India. Draupadi, Sita, Savitri, and Putana. Can you hear me? Draupadi, Sita, Savitri, and Putana, the Rakshasi, Ahalya, Manthara, and Kaikeyi walk alone in our stories in our crowded cities with fired brains and fire in their belly. Daughters of gods and goddesses, kings and sages, farmers and snake charmers, they do what their womanhood bids them do. Self from none other but self-seeking applause. Prophets and oracles, hunters and archers, gymnasts and wrestlers, leaders and decision makers, enchantresses and apsaras, warlords and swordswomen, swift of mind and body, filled with curiosity and desire, spurning virginity and chastity, defying restraint, refusing containment. Each day, in farms and fields, carrying spades as their shields, braving the desert sand, trident in hand, on ramps and in studios, in hospitals and in morgues, in boxing rings and on racing tracks, in offices and factories, changing fearless trajectories. From villages and towns in search of golden crowns, they leave the stench of the ghettos, riding buses, trains, and metros, pushed and shoved, scrambled and trampled, they defy patriarchal laws. With self-sharpened claws, hidden in powerful tiger paws, fighting deathly cannibal jaws. Abandoned and cursed, damned and demonized, violated and beheaded, branded and brutalized, Medusa's snake hair flowing, turning men into pigs and stones, Kali's tongue lapping blood, and a garland of red hibiscus. Our battles are yet to be done, our trophies are yet to be won, our songs are yet to be sung. So this is for our daughters of this country and all other countries where they're working so hard to make it somewhere, someplace. Thank you so much.
बहुत बढ़िया रूपाली मैडम नमस्ते बहुत बढ़िया
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. The songs have to be, still to sing. And the one first line is the mantra. I mean, which is, in remembrance of my eternal souls. I mean, they have. I mean, like I usually recite daily when I wake up in the morning. Ahalya Daburi Sita Tara Mandodari or something like blah blah it goes on. But yes, again, very intense. Giving should give it thought of whatever the lines that went through that came through always. Thank you, ma'am. You always give out a moment to ponder. That was Dr. Roopali Sircar Gaur. Please give a round of applause. Thank you, ma'am. Welcome to Alexandra Psaropoulou, who is a beautiful artist and a poet and a metaphysical. She would take us to the realms of infinite, cosmos. What do you call? So Suvarna is nodding her head. So welcome to Alexandra.
Thank you. Today, as you can see from Rick's background, he created a temple, the Temple of Poseidon. I live by the temple, by the way. And so I will read an Orphic hymn to Poseidon in ancient Greek with the translation. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead.
I mean, no one will understand anything, but anyway, it's in ancient Greek. Believe me, I only understand half of it myself. Okay, so this is an Orphic hymn to Poseidon. Πλήθη Ποσίδεων γέιοχε και ενοχέτα ήπιε χαλκοτόρευτον, έχον χείρι σιτρίενον ως νίαις πόντιο, βαθιστέρνιο θέμθελα ποντομέδων αλίδουπε, βαρύκτυπε ενωσίγαε, κυμοθαλής χαριδότα, τετράωρον άρμα διώκον, είναι λύης, ρίζηση, την άσον αλμυρών είδωρ, οφτριτάκης έλαχες μύρης βαθύ, χεύμα θαλάσσης, κύμαση τερπόμενος, θυρσίν θάμα πόντιε δαίμον. Έδρανα γης σώζεις, γενιών εύδρομον ορμήν, ειρήνην υγείαν άγωγην, ειδόλβων αμεμφή. Hear me, Poseidon, holder of the earth, dark-haired one, horseman, holding in your hand the bronze-forged trident, you who dwell in the foundations of the deep-bosomed sea, ruler of the sea, resounding one, loud-roaring one, earth-shaker, wave-thriving one, giver of grace, driving your four-horse chariot, taking the salty water with the roar of the sea, you who obtained the third share, the deep flow of the sea, delighting in waves, and together with wild beasts, God of the sea, protect the seats of the earth and the swift voyage of ships, bringing peace, health, and unblemished prosperity. And this is Rick's creation here. Thank you.
Beautiful. Very beautiful.
Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you. Thank you for reading out in Greece, and it brings out what is the flavor of the language. That's so beautiful, and thanks you for reading out in the translation, and congratulations for Richard.
I really don't understand ancient Greek very well.
Yes. So as we those who have claimed to have this mother tongues, they don't have the authority of having those things. I mean, most of you agree with me. So, but that's
so it's the equivalent of Sanskritic, like the ancient Hindu.
Yes. Thank you, Alexandra. Please, please welcome Swarna Sunkara. Swarna Sunkara has let us hear what she has today for us. She has got that intense always.
Thank you, everyone. Hi. I have two poems today. I might have read these before here, but I just felt like reading them today. So hopefully they connect with you. Okay, the first one is called The Colors of Silence. A tapestry of marigold called silence weaved itself into my soul at conception. So I eat my green broccoli as the silence eats me, and my brown mother's serene face reminds me of the quiet violets and bluebonnets from my dreams. When she toils, I am sung to sleep by the pristine silence of her crimson hands, and night after night a rose-colored bed rocks me into a silent moonlit dance. I am a golden child armed with the inheritance of silence, but in the modern age, silence is a misunderstood white dove. They say loneliness is black poison and boredom is supposedly gray. But if only I had my yellow paintbrush, I could paint silence into a stunning magenta one day. That's my first one. And the next one is called The Oasis of Truth. This is kind of a prayer to truth because just spiritually, I believe in the power of truth and what that represents to me. So here goes. I bow down to the power of truth. Truth, I am in awe of you. You are music, love, beauty, and you create every shape of divinity. You are my compass, my captain, my muse, and you never lose. I adore you, I praise you, I surrender to you, and when you come home to me, you are pure ecstasy. I fall at your feet, for I know that you are infinity. Empty me of animosity and fill me up with curiosity. I want to be just like you. And that's my second one. Thank you,
Brilliant,
guys.
brilliant, brilliant. As always, Swarna, you are good, undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. Please
Thank you all.
give it up for Swarna. We have got a new joined, first time joiner, Sulayt Ahmad. Please, Sulayt, please unmute your mic and introduce yourself. Sulayt Ahmad. Sulayt. Okay, let's just move on to Sreedharan Parokode. Please welcome.
Am I audible, Ji?
Yes, sir.
Yes. As usual, first some lines from Malayalam and then English. Okay. Bantham in Malayalam. Bantham means a relationship. Relation. എന്നുമെന്നും ഞാൻ നിൻകരം ഗ്രഹിച്ചെങ്ങു പോയിടുന്നെങ്കിലും എന്നുമെന്നും ഞാൻ നിൻകരം ഗ്രഹിച്ചെങ്ങു പോയിടുന്നെങ്കിലും ഇന്നു തന്നെ ഈ ജീവനെ മൃത്യു വന്നു കൊണ്ടുപോയിടിലും ഇന്നു തന്നെ ഈ ജീവനെ മൃത്യു വന്നു കൊണ്ടുപോയിടിലും ഒന്നിലും ഭയമില്ലതിക്കെന്റെ ദിവ്യ ചേതസ്സു പുൽകുകിൽ ഒന്നിലും ഭയമില്ലെനിക്കെന്റെ ദിവ്യ ചേതസ്സു പുൽകുകിൽ ഒന്നിലും ഒരു ശങ്കയില്ലെനിക്കൊന്നിലുമില്ലൊരാശയും ഒന്നിലും ഒരു ശങ്കയില്ലെനിക്കൊന്നിലുമില്ലൊരാശയും. Yes. Then English goes like, eloquence gave many a man to me. The title of the poem is Silence. Eloquence gave many a man to me, but silence a few. But silence a few. In between the two, I am standing. In between the two, I am standing perplexed with the folded hands. In between the two, I am standing perplexed with the folded hands. Thank you. Thank you.
Short and sweet as always. Please, and thank you for reciting, in Malayalam. So beautiful, sir, as always. We love your hearing and singing. Please give it up for Sreedharan Parokode. Please welcome Dr. Gargi Saha.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, sir, for inviting me in this galaxy of poetry. It's an honor to be here. I have two small poems today. The first one is Serenity. Men have stepped in modernity, urbanization and deforestation, population explosion and pollution, but the serenity lies in the tranquil nature. How I wonder the boundaries of nature, the waterfalls, the pebbles, the hues of bliss, transcends mental ailments and brings peace for humanity. Man is lost in the mundane world of cutthroat competition, anxiety, stress, hostility. Yet nature, a friend of multitudes, never says no to anyone, any day. How I owe you, nature, for the cascade of serenity you shower on mankind selflessly. Thank you. That was the first one. Another one is Give Me Peace. Give me peace to think positive, to act spontaneously, to feel the pain of the painful, to realize the subliming happiness. Give me peace to scale heights, unnoticed, enthusiastically. Give me peace to accommodate humans in the garland of humanity. Give me peace to be a teacher of the untaught, to be a soldier in the battlefield of life, to be a doctor, to heal the invisible scars, to be an engineer, to bridge the escalating gaps within minds. Give me peace to find myself, to discover the mysteries. Give me peace. Give me peace to be a human. Thank you.
Give me peace to feed myself. That's a wonderful line, man. Beautiful. Give me peace. Short, act again. Very thoughtful. I love your rendition. I love your poems, ma'am. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Gargi Saha. Please welcome, I hope is audible and visible, and Kanchan Bhattacharya, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect, sir. Go ahead.
Thank God. There is a huge thing, you know. I have to really work through the whole setup of the computer. Okay.
No, okay, sir.
And then landed up here. Where was I? Let me come back to Zoom. Again, switched between Zoom and something. Again, Yes, I already know Ambika Ananth, madam. I know Roopali ji. Okay, you, of course. Sorry for demoting me. I was a red tape colonel, not a lieutenant colonel. Okay. And quit because of sickness. Okay, long back. Okay, and I've taught universities, 2 of them, and taught in 2 engineering colleges also. Can you hear me loud enough?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Now, I'll read out something just to see. Let me find. I found it. As you can make out, I was posted in Goa after 71 war. Okay, and I'm very fond of that place. Keep going. Even this month I've been there and back. I'm reading out a poem called Kolva. It's in the Haibun style. Okay, and I hope you appreciate Haibuns. Okay, and let me see how people take it. Okay, Kolva. The beachcomber's dog hunts for those who sunbathe. Beneath the sunbathers, deep below lie memories of long begone days, and all sounds spoken by lovers. They say trapped here, they stay trapped here by shadows, anchored in sands left behind in the wake of tides. The gentle ocean mumbles to itself. The breeze sweeping by ignites and arouses. It speaks in rhymes and spills. Castaway clothes, bangles, necklaces, and inhibitions pile up. Baby crabs walk on torsos, prone or supine. Hungry naked bodies in quest of nirvana trigger Van Gogh and Dali sitting with their easel at the Voyage Resort, making snapshots with magical photons and static overloads. Supernatural powers in the tranced minds. The beachcomber's hands hold a little harmonica. His eyes set on the sand. He senses a treasure. Yesterday he was here, playing mind games with a mermaid, a virgin who never left the rolling ripples, lapping in and out, bare, clad in her tresses. He, the beachcomber, calls out to his scout. Dumb but smart, the conceited wolf leaps through the haze. He has found the story of a shipwreck. Billions of images, slaves clothed in moonlight sonatas, painted in blues, in aquamarine soles. The beachcomber kisses his harmonica. The sunbather, Nicole, awakened, walks past. Their conchs in her hand, she speaks softly to the beachcomber. Hello, Silas. Take me home to my hut. I've left my memories there. Pour me a martini, wine, whispers, and kisses, shaken well with the voices in these conchs. The ocean's song, tsunamis and storm. The beachcomber's dog buries himself in the sands of soul. Sunset memories fade through hues of amber, grays, and dark. Time signature drops. Time signature drops of soft touches from the skies, dusk singing with the winds. So that was a haiku. It ended in a small little haiku. The haibun ended in a haiku. Okay, so that's it. So anything more?
I want to have a word from Anita, Ambika ma'am friend, Roopali ma'am as well. But I'm amazed the way he writes. I had the honor of having his book. Holding and reading out this Ebony. Ebony is this name I could share on Facebook. But after reading the book, as I was scrolling, I was flipping those pages. I could write few. I mean, like 2 or 3 inspired by his writing. But that was his style. Beautiful, very deep. What do you call? Super. What do you call? I'm not getting that word, but yes, he's a master in that haiku.
Come on, thank you very much. That is too high a praise. Okay.
Roopali ma'am and Ambika ma'am. So,
well, before they speak, I would like to tell you I'm a rebel,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but it's I'm being honest, sir. I'm being honest.
No,
Sure.
absolutely beautiful imagery. I just loved that we could just visualize as you were reading the poem. It's beautiful, sir.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's see if we have time.
Yes, it's wonderful having you here, Colonel Bhattacharya. We've had another veteran soldier earlier in the evening. And your poems are very different from each other, of course, although both of you have all battle-weary veterans, I guess. And very evocative poetry. And I have read, of course, so many of yours. But this was very, very interesting, especially, the memories of all that happened and happens still lingering on, it was very sonorous. Thank you so much. Do keep coming to this forum. I'm sure you'll enjoy being here.
Go ahead. Let's hear somebody else.
Thank you, sir. You should keep coming and you should, keep us inspiring. That was Kanchan Bhattacharya who joined us for the first time. Please give it up. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer, you joined us. So please welcome Suvarna. Yes, Suvarna is she's a teacher, is a wonderful teacher. And she trains children. Last week we had an opportunity of her children reciting poem. I mean, she taught those kids, school kids. So wonderful endeavor. Please welcome Suvarna.
Good evening, all of you. It's been
evening.
a great pleasure to be in this galaxy of stars. I'm very much happy to be in this evening with all the illuminary poets. Now I would like to read a poem on the title of the poem is Hope of Life's Canvas. The title of the poem is Hope of Life's Canvas. Oh hope, hope, blissful hope, be my shadow always. Oh hope, oh blissful hope, be my shadow always. As I hope for life, hope of yesterday is hope of tomorrow. Hope of yesterday is hope of tomorrow, and it's life of today's. Hope of yesterday is hope of tomorrow, and it's life of today's. Hope in God, colorful crayons of hope. Hope in God, colorful crayons of hope. Colors life's canvas. Colors life's canvas. Life's canvas colored as hope is my cope. Life's canvas colored as hope is my cope. Behold, hope shall spring forth. Behold, hope shall spring forth. Hope is a way in the wilderness. Hope is a river in the deserts. Hope is a way in the wilderness. Hope is a river in the deserts. Behold, hope of my ecstasy. Behold, hope of my ecstasy, hope of fate. Today's hope is tomorrow's life. Man without hope is life without hope. Man without hope is life without hope. Hope, seed of hope, need of life, seed of hope, base of life. Thank you, one and all. I would like to read a Telugu poem. The title of the poem goes like this. Maunam. మనసు ఉన్న రాయినై ఊసులు ఉన్న శిలనై మనసు ఉన్న రాయినై ఊసులు ఉన్న శిలనై మదిని నింపుకున్న మౌనాన్ని కాలం కనులు మూసుకున్న కంటతడి మౌనాన్ని పలకరిస్తున్న కలంతో చెలిమి చేస్తూ కాలంతో అడుగులేస్తూ కొనసాగలేని దారిలో అలై పయనిస్తున్నా కాలమే జవాబుగా మౌనంగా మనసు ఉన్న రాయినై ఊసులు ఉన్న శిలనై మదిని నింపుకున్న మౌనాన్ని. Thank you one and all for giving me this great opportunity, mainly Prasanna sir. Thank you.
Do you think I convinced with your reading, ma'am, second in Telugu? I'm just
I know. Yeah, Prabha ma'am will read more better than me. Telugu, I have doubts. I hope little more.
I appreciate the way with the uses of words and all that beautifully went on, and Maunam beautifully you narrated. I like it very much, and I
Thank
hope
you, sir.
yes,
Thank you.
it is very inspiring. Whatever those kids could not come today, but yes, beautiful reading. Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, sir. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause to Suvarna. Welcome to Shobha Deshpande, who recites Marathi, Hindi, Telugu, and whatnot. She's a polyglot. Please welcome.
नमस्ते, वनक्कम, सत श्री अकाल, गुड मॉर्निंग। सभी इस मंच पर पधारे सभी लोगों को भी नमस्कार करते हुए आगे बढ़ेंगे। बारिश हो रही तो हम बारिश के ऊपर लिखे तेलुगु में వర్షం మీద రాశానండి। ఎలా వస్తుందో చూద్దాము। చిటపట చినుకులతో వర్షం, చిటపట చినుకులతో వర్షం, మేఘాలు కుమ్ముకొని వచ్చిన వర్షం, మేఘాలు కుమ్ముకొని వచ్చి కర్షక లోకాన్ని హర్షింపజేసిన వర్షం, మేఘాలు కొమ్ముకొని వచ్చి కర్షక లోకాన్ని హర్షింపజేసే వర్షం, మనందరికీ ఆకర్షించిన వర్షం, మన అందరికీ ఆకర్షించిన వర్షం, చిన్న పిల్లలకు కాగితపు పడవలు, చిన్న పిల్లలకు కాగితపు పడవలు చేసుకొని ఆడమనే వర్షం, చిన్న పిల్లలకు కాగితపు పడవలు చేసుకొని ఆడమనే వర్షం, వానా వానా వల్లప్ప, చిన్నప్పుడు ఆడేవాళ్ళం అన్నట్టు, ఇప్పుడైతే అన్ని మర్చిపోయారు పిల్లలు. వానా వానా వల్లప్ప అని చిన్నప్పటి జ్ఞాపకాలను కలిగించే వర్షం, వానా వానా వల్లప్ప అని చిన్నప్పుడు జ్ఞాపకాలను చేసుకునే వర్షం, కప్పలకు బెకబెకమనే రాగమును ఆలపించే వర్షం, కప్పలకు బెకబెకమనే రాగమును ఆలింపజేసే వర్షం, వేడిని తట్టుకోలేక అందరినీ చల్లబరిచిన వర్షం, ఎందుకంటే మొన్నటి వరకు ఎండలు బాగుండింది, వేడిని తట్టుకోలేక అందరినీ చల్లబరిచిన ఈ వర్షం, వరుణదేవుణ్ణి అంటే వాన, వరుణదేవుణ్ణి ప్రజలందరూ తగినంత వర్షం కురిపించాలనే వర్షం, వరుణదేవుణ్ణి ప్రజలందరూ తగినంత వర్షమే కురిపించమని అడిగిన వర్షం, ప్రజలందరూ వరుణదేవుణ్ణి ప్రార్థించిన వర్షం, ప్రజలందరూ కాపాడుమని కోరిన ఈ వర్షం, కడుపు నిండా అన్నం పెట్టే దాతకు ఆనందింపజేసే వర్షం, కడుపు నిండా అన్నం పెట్టే రైతు దాతకు ఆనందింపజేసే వర్షం, పంట వర్షం అయితే వచ్చింది కానీ ఎక్కువ వర్షం వస్తే కూడా కష్టం, పంట తుఫానులకు వరదలకు పొంగిపోకుండా ప్రాధేయపడే కర్షక లోకం, పంటలకు తుఫాన్లకు వరదలకు పొంగిపోక వరుణదేవుణ్ణి ప్రార్థింపజేసే కర్షక లోకం, వేడి వేడి పిండి వంటలను చేసుకొని తినుమని వర్షం, వేడి వేడి పిండి వంటలను చేసుకొని తినుమనే వర్షం, లాస్ట్ స్టాంజా ఇది, సమయానికి ఇంట్లో ఉండమని కోరిన వర్షం, సమయానికి మనందరికీ ఇంట్లో చేరుకొని ఉండమనే వర్షం, ఈ వర్షం అందరికీ ఆనందింప చేసే ఈ వర్షం నా వర్షం. ధన్యవాదాలండి प्रसन्ना जी को और रूपाली मैडम को और सभी लोगों को, क्योंकि सभी श्रेष्ठ कविगणों को धन्यवाद.
How beautiful, ma'am. I like your recitation, it's all sweet and at the same time, the pronunciation, very clear pronunciation. Whenever it is required, you require. I mean, Suvarna ma'am, what would you say, Suvarna ma'am or Ambika ma'am?
Yeah. I enjoyed because ఎనీవే తెలుగులో వర్షం మీద అందరికీ చాలా చాలా నచ్చే సబ్జెక్ట్ అది. మీరు చాలా బాగా చెప్పారు. దైనందిన జీవితంలో వర్షానికి ఉన్న ప్రాముఖ్యత, ప్రతి చిన్న విషయాన్ని కూడా తీసుకొచ్చి కవితలో కలిపారు. చాలా బాగుంది.
మనం చిన్నప్పుడు ఆడేవాళ్ళం, కానీ ఈ రోజులలో పిల్లలకు టీవీలు, ఫోన్లు.
చాలా బాగుంది మేడం. ఇట్ వాజ్ వెరీ వండర్ఫుల్. చాలా బాగా రాశారు. చిన్నపిల్లలు పడవలు, కాగితం, పేపర్ బోట్స్ చేసుకుంటారని కూడా రాశారు. వెరీ నైస్ పాయింట్. చాలా బాగుంది. మీరు బాగా చదివారు కూడా.
థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, ma'am. And remember, Kalosi is he hails from Maharashtra. I think his mother tongue is Marathi, but he is procedure of Telangana movement and some of the things. So that is something, importance of language is very important. But thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you
Prasanna,
so much.
Prasanna, uh, I have just discovered one more, since there are so many ladies here. And I'm writing for somebody who's doing a collection on a topic which I'll tell you later. The title is The Woman. Can I read it out?
Okay,
If
sir.
you have
Go ahead.
time.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, the title is The Woman. Doodling, does he dare to paint me? He does use on his easel my scarred cherry smile, stealing my breast, shapes of apple and longings masquerading as mangoes. In summer, the wind in my curls, the dreams nestling in my nether world not imagined. He still lingers with his brush. He travels inside me in intimate verse. He lies, he loves my eyes and my mind. His prurience, eros, conscience, arson at midnight. He walks, desire astir, two fingers dripped in the paint of lethargy, chrome, hues of cyanide. He buries a hurricane in a canvas grave. He bribes. No, he has boarded up his windows and sleeps wrapped in my clothes, his own tattered, shared, creased, neat on the floor where I lie. He shares himself with none. Thank you.
I'll leave it to the audience. I wish I could become a poet like you, sir.
No, don't worry.
Nice.
You
Nice.
you all are. The thing is when we express in our style. Okay, each one of them has got his or her style. There is nothing to detract from somebody else's style. It is an expression for the moment when you are writing. When you are writing, you are the poet. And when we listen, we have to appreciate the efforts that you have put in. Okay, and the topic on which I am writing, this is for a friend in Pune. He is writing a book, rather a collation, Moist Eyes of Budwarpet. Okay, that is the red light area of Pune, and he has taken somehow sympathy for them, and he is writing a collection. So this is another poem that is going in there. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Anybody would like to react on Kanchan sir's? Please go ahead. Jennifer, however, Jennifer, if I ask.
A very deep, beautiful, romantic poem. I really enjoyed listening to it.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
You
welcome.
lightened up the show.
Pardon?
Hope everyone agree with me. But yes, it's time for Gangalaxmi ma'am to chime in.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
A pleasant evening to one and all, and like a poem. Title is Dreaming of Giant Trees. Dreaming of giant trees. Since today is Happy World Nature Conservation Day, I wish to all for the giant trees. The poem runs like this. From dawn to dusk, the dust, the smoke, eyes born, each eyelid swell like snails. From dawn to dusk, the dust, the smoke, eyes born, each eyelids swell like snails. Eyeballs bulge out, and whatever little vision is left gets blurred, distorted, ruptured. Eyeballs bulge out, and whatever little vision is left gets blurred, ruptured. I breathe and wishes to prolong my breath and whisper, to belong to this theme song of life. So I matter and glitter amid the trees over my roof. To belong to this theme song of life. So I matter and glitter amid the trees over my roof. Our wish is to preserve natural resources, to live longer. Now my recitation is over. Thanks, dear poets. Prasanna sir, shall I continue another one?
Go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead.
My second poem is Being in Wool Spirit. Being in Wool Spirit. The wool spirit deep in me is what sets me free and howls the full moon night under the aspen tree. I do not get frightened by the flutter of unsettling fear. The wolf spirit fills me with knowledge and lessons fair. For every lessons blessed unto me, my spirit learns peace and harmony. With wolf spirit become humble, transparent, as dewdrop embodying nobility. Wolf spirit symbolizes power, loyalty, guardianship, teamwork, confidence and wildness. As humans, one can learn from these incredible animal leadership qualities. Now fully completed the rendition. Thank you, Prasanna and others. Thank you.
Thank you. I love this couple always, they keep us inspiring with their words every day. They never get tired of, writing and inspiring. Please give a lot of applause to DrGangalaxmi ma'am and Shyama Prasad Patnaik sir. Now please welcome Jennifer Garnitz after a long gap.
Jennifer.
Yes. Which was inspired in America. This is a bit crazy. I attended Cryout Cave in New Jersey, sorry. And during the reading, each poet was asked to say a word, and then a list was made, and we were to write poems based on this list of words. Let's have that list, then I will write my poem. It is called Words Are for Redemption, Love, Elevate, Freedom, Content, Junkie, Respect, Severe, Leadership, Unique, Journey, Salvation, and Reaching. I titled my poem Free, and I wrote it around the junkie. So, your love for humankind was my redemption from a junkie life of prostitution. You elevated me, showing me respect, buying my freedom without strings attached. Now I am a new me, content, and free. No more severe pain. No more drugs tearing out my insides like a bomb. Your unique leadership was my needy salvation, taking me on a journey, reaching out for the stars. Oh, I am drug-free, sex-free. Poem.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. There was voice, is
Yeah.
very kind of, you had this little trouble of,
Yeah.
just, so
I
that
suffer from my voice disappearing at times.
But kudos to you. I appreciate your coming and reading out your words. Please give a round of applause to Jennifer. Jennifer,
thank you.
Well and keep yourself well. Please welcome Dr. Ms. Satinder Kaur. Sorry, I'm skipping away the introduction things.
All right. Good evening to everyone here. There was some network issue. I could not join earlier, though I was trying for it for a long time. So I am happy that even now I have got this opportunity. So I am here with my poem. The poem is about a young girl, very ambitious one, who is from a small town, but she is intelligent and she has got a placement in a big city and she has reached there. And the poem is about her reactions while living in the big city. It goes like this. A giant leap from my silent, peaceful town to a huge city of steel and stone, with skyscrapers rising to touch the skies, arousing in me the hope of attaining new heights. My placement in a big multinational company, offering big opportunities to fulfill my dreams, was a chance to grab with a spirited mind what looked so far and difficult to reach. Was a chance to grab with a spirited mind what looked so far and difficult to reach. The city breathes a living, beating heart. The city breathes a living, beating heart where every soul plays its own unique part. A pulse that never falters through day and night. A pulse that never falters through day and night. Here, the streets never go off to sleep, always flooded with light. Fast running vehicles, like rivers' turbulent flow. The cacophony of honks and horns, always on the go. Fast running vehicles, like the river's turbulent flow. The cacophony of honks and horns, always on the go. People work like robots to make the best of the day. Strangers to the neighbors, non-feeling hearts as if of clay. Strangers to the neighbors, non-feeling hearts as if of clay. From a lofty perch, the world appears like a distant dream. From a lofty perch, the world appears like a distant dream, a mosaic of disparate faces, like the reflection of colors in a stream. Yet, amidst this concrete jungle, a unique beauty is seen. Amidst this concrete jungle, a unique beauty is seen. In the chaos, there is rhythm heard by those substantially keen. The heart of the city where dreams are born. The heart of the city where dreams are born With consistency and perseverance, success gets adorned. With consistency and perseverance, success gets adorned. Thank you.
Brilliant. I was waiting for the time to come to when probably I could write like you all, yeah. But how you align your thoughts and put across, and remarkable.
Thank you so much.
Give a round of applause. Gives us a very
Dr. Satinder, once in a while I come across your poems. You are on Facebook, so you don't allow friends, but you have a following. Okay, I do read you once in a while, and it's very nice. What I admire in your work is the meter, and the rhyming scheme.
Thank you.
It's like a child getting up on a bicycle. So what happens is this, very smoothly, pedal, 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 and suddenly you are on the seat, and you are riding, and you are creating a smooth flow. And this is what I appreciate in your work. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for all these compliments, but I am a novice. I am not in that big line to be appreciated, but
Today I was appreciating hearing you.
appreciate your compliments. Thank you so much. If you
Most welcome. Thank you.
think that I am worth this appreciation.
Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're being humble, ma'am. You're being humble. That's the simplicity of. मैम रूपाली मैम आपके लिए 2 लाइन है, पेश करो.
मेरे लिए भी कोई लाइन लिखे, ये भी वाह.
अभी गायब हो गया अभी तो ये तो
Roopali ji, I'm coming to you shortly.
Prasanna, you're an internationally known poet.
Oh, come on, ma'am.
And I'm piggyback riding you. Yes. You're a wonderful human being. Please do tell. सुनाइए.
नहीं वो तो गायब हो गया अभी तो.
अरे क्या यार, मेरी किस्मत.
चलिए अगले कवि को बुलाते हैं. Her name is Saraswati Poswal. She's a very well known, very active. I love this person, and she has this platform called Sargam. She runs and she encourages. So please welcome Saraswati Poswal.
Good morning, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, adab, salam. Thank you so much, K. Kumar ji, and the entire team of Patel Brains. Thank you so much. Everyone was so nice. I was listening to everyone today. It was nice being here. So I'll start with my poem. The title of my poem is Humanity and Love. Humanity and Love. In the quiet spaces between words, in the quiet spaces between words, in the unspoken gesture of love, in the quiet spaces between words, in the unspoken gesture of love, humanity finds its voice. Humanity finds its voice. Love finds its sound. Humanity finds its voice not in the clamor of noise. Humanity finds its voice not in the clamor of noise, but in the depth of compassion. But in the depth of compassion, in the kindness that knows no bounds. In the kindness that knows no bounds. Love finds its sound. Love finds its sound in the symphony of souls. Love finds its sound in the symphony of soul, in the harmony of connection. In the harmony of connections, in the melody of understanding. Love finds its sound in the symphony of soul, in the harmony of connections, in the melody of understanding. So, let us listen to the quiet. So, let us listen to the quiet. Let us embrace the unspoken. So, let us listen to the quiet. Let us embrace the unspoken. For in these tender moments, we find the essence of our humanity. We find the essence of our humanity. This is recently written poem of mine, and the one Hindi version is also have done of the same poem, Pyar aur Insaniyat. इंसानियत की जुबान नहीं होती, इंसानियत की जुबान नहीं होती, मोहब्बत की जुबान नहीं होती। केवल एहसास ही समझना पड़ता है जरूरत मोहब्बत की है या इंसानियत की। इंसानियत की जुबान नहीं होती, मोहब्बत की जुबान नहीं होती, केवल एहसास से समझना पड़ता है जरूरत प्यार की है या इंसानियत की। इंसानियत राह ढूंढ ही लेती है, इंसानियत राह ढूंढ ही लेती है, चाहे कितना भी शोर, चाहे कितना भी शोर हो, करुणा बनकर बह ही जाती है। इंसानियत राह ढूंढ ही लेती है, चाहे कितना भी शोर हो, करुणा बनकर बह ही जाती है। प्यार राह खोज ही लेता है, प्यार राह खोज ही लेता है, हृदय के स्वर, हृदय के स्वर के समाते ही तालमेल बिठा ही लेता है वे के साथ। प्यार राह खोज ही लेता है, हृदय के स्वर के समान वो तालमेल बिठा ही लेता है समन्वय के साथ। तो चलो सुने, तो चलो सुने हम शांति से गले लगाते हुए, तो चलो सुने हम शांति से गले लगाते हैं अपने शब्दों को, अनकहे शब्दों को, उन नाजुक लम्हों को, अनकहे शब्दों को, उन नाजुक लम्हों को जिसमें इंसानियत की महक हो। तो चलो सुने शांति से उन शब्दों को गले लगा ही लेते हैं, नाजुक लम्हों को जिसमें इंसानियत की महक हो। ये मेरी कविता थी, इंग्लिश और हिंदी में। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर गिविंग द अपॉर्चुनिटी और लिसनिंग मी पेशेंटली। थैंक यू सो मच के कुमार जी, मैम, सभी को नमस्कार वंस अगेन।
बहुत खूब मैम, बहुत बहुत खूब, बहुत खूब। चलिए सुने उन अनकही शब्दों को। बहुत खूब।
ये कविता तो इस फोरम का ब्रांड कविता होना चाहिए।
हाँ, थैंक यू सो मच मैम। ये शांति और थोड़ा डीप जाना पड़ा मुझे इसको लिखने के लिए, हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों वर्जन, तो थोड़ा समझ पे है, थोड़ा सा अंडरस्टैंडिंग के ऊपर ही लिखा है कि ह्यूमैनिटी प्यार दोनों चीजों का समन्वय होकर ही हम समझ सकते हैं और तालमेल से ही समझते हैं। उसके लिए हमें शब्दों की जरूरत नहीं होती कि यहाँ पे समझ से काम लेना है कि यहाँ पे प्यार की जरूरत है या यहाँ हमें इंसानियत की जरूरत है, ह्यूमैनिटी। और
बहुत सुंदर, दोनों ही वर्जन्स बहुत सुंदर है।
धन्यवाद मैम,
और
थैंक यू।
इंग्लिश दोनों बहुत अच्छे हैं। और
थैंक यू।
ह्यूमैनिटी और लव आज की जरूरत है, आज के वर्ल्ड में, तो बहुत सुंदर। हाँ, हाँ, हाँ,
सभी
बहुत
उठ सकते आ सकते हैं मैम। थैंक यू समझने के लिए, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। आपकी कविता बहुत सुंदर थी, बट मैं बीच में मेरे को बहुत छोटा लग रहा था कि आपके उस पर मैं क्या टिप्पणी करूँ आकर के, तो इट वाज वेरी
नहीं ऐसी
सबको सुनती हूँ मैं और आई गेट
I
इंस्पायर्ड
know
फ्रॉम।
when some of the poets just remain in your mind, like Jennifer. I remember the first time I heard you was about a poem on your father. Remember? Do you remember a poem that you read on your father? It's such a long time ago, but I do remember it very much, you know. And Prasanna, I'm waiting for those two wonderful lines that you, I hope, are wonderful.
नहीं अगर हम कहें कहीं अंबर के नीचे, नहीं है अगर हम कहें कहीं अंबर के नीचे, हाँ वही जहाँ अखियां तुम्हारे दीदार में, पलकों की आहट में।
वाह
बहुत सुंदर।
बहुत सुंदर पंक्तियां। बहुत सुंदर।
चलिए बुलाते हैं नेक्स्ट पोएट मिली दास।
या प्लीज।
Hello. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Good evening, Prasanna ji, and good evening, Roopali ma'am, and all of the poets here. Thank you for your beautiful invitation. Now I am going through my poem. The title of my poem is The Voice. Someone have the capacity to put a string of words and create a deep, powerful sense that blows your mind. It builds such an emotional crescendo. When I go through into the bad situation, mentally I am wiped out. In this moment, I listen to your powerful voice. It's fantastic. I can catch the emotions and dreams in your words. I can feel. It is convincing and stimulating my perceptions. I can't find any words to force out how is it indeed touched my soul. What a strange, powerful words ignite a fire deep within my soul. When I listen your angelic voice, it gives me confidence. I don't know how may I get immense energy to work for my goal. Your touching voice and its powerful impact thrust out the inner core of my heart. Anyone can leap up from his failures through this melancholy, charming voice. Slowly, I am being deeply hypnotic by its spiritual rhythm. I think you are a potter, mold clay to attractive shape. Every word gets fabricated psychological items through your perception. I am awakening. I'm inspiring. I am awakening. I am inspiring. Thank you so much.
Excellent, man. Excellent. Silent and subtle reading. Beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Millie Dawes. Please welcome please welcome Shyama Prasad Patnaik, Mr. Shyama Prasad Patnaik.
Good evening, dear poets, and thank you, Prasanna ji, for inviting me to recite my poem. Today I am going to recite two poems. The first poem which I am going to recite is having the title In Dreams Solo Flight. Here it goes. Just like a migratory skylark, in my dreams solo flight, exhausted from incessant voyage, alighted in that hypnotic solitary valley. A sprawling, enchanting floral garden, so exquisite and elegant. My emotions outpouring from soul's eternal stream via mind's gateway. Ravishing red roses twisted in melody with spring's whispering symphonies. Sweet swelling, intoxicating aroma turned me immensely romantic and sensuous. Wantonly searched my sweetheart amongst blooming glamorous roses in dreams. Perceived, sizzling, hibernating, twin-tide beloved in my intense embrace. And that is the end of my first poem. The title of my second poem is Fallen Apart. Here it goes. Confess, my dear sweetheart, how you forgot those rhapsodic moments. My soul's sanctum sanctorum still preserves your smiling mesmeric carvings. You sneaked into my soul's barnyard in a subtle manner. Our love transcended summit of ecstasy, landing in mirthful heaven. Presumed our love deeper than ocean, wider than blue empyrean. But your abrupt distraction torn my heart into million pieces. Azure fell, ground drifted underneath when you left me forlorn. Your indifferent attitude, like nightmare, hurt my sentiments and emotions. I seldom forget those momentous, sweet, romantic, and euphoric occasions. Cozy nostalgia amidst your jingling anklets still resonates my perception. Fallen apart from love, still await frantically, yearning for reunion. Should I expect you return to my life once again? And that is the end of my poem with the question mark. Thank you for listening and watching.
It's a nice question, sir. I look, so look within. Maybe beautiful. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Shyama Prasad Patnaik. Please welcome our rock star, my brother, my, whatnot. I have, quite a number of adjectives to describe him, but let's unmesh today with his mic, Unmesh Mohitkar, after a long gap, saying, please welcome Unmesh Mohitkar.
Hey Prasanna, hello everyone. It has been long. I was not on the scene, but good to come back and good to see you all over here. It's amazing the power of people, power of poets, right? You can feel the energy whenever you are, even in a Zoom meeting. So I think I'm blessed. So here we go. This is something which I wrote in the morning. Take me inside a movie. Take me inside a movie of my life inside another movie. Am I an actor or just an extra? Will a fake bullet kill the real me? Will the real me become more fake? Fake movies strive hard to bring reality and dreams on the screen. We just fake life. Live in a bubble called unfulfilled ambition, unfulfilled talent, unsatisfied thirst. Will the life inside the movie be better? What if it's a horror movie? A ghost attacking the actor and ignoring the real me. Getting ignored by a fake ghost will be the end of my ambition to rule the world. Or will it be a dinosaur movie? I will be just standing, watching the dinosaurs dancing and eating humans. Audience will not even notice me. They are fed up with reality. They did not pay the ticket to watch another grumpy fellow human in a movie faking it without making it. Their interest is in Superman, Spider-Man, not a man pretending to be alive in a fake dinosaur movie, mixing the real and the real, bringing stark, naked reality into the beautiful, stunning, fake movie world, which nobody had asked for. Bye-bye, reality. The real feels better than you. The real feels better than you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
My God, oh my God, so totally different perspective. What a wonderful presentation. Just make believe movies, a reality, a distant dream. What a
Yeah,
wonderful.
Umesh, this is poetry. What you just
This is
said,
poetry.
just read. It's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Agnes, how are you?
you. Hey, Isaac.
If anybody would like to react, ma'am, Roopali or Ambika ma'am or share position of, the kind of Satinder ma'am gone. Anyways, so that is Unmesh Mohitkar.
It was a beautiful poem and presented so well with like a drama it was before us. And he's also talking of theater and movie, and he has combined the reality and fakeness, and the reality which is very far from what we see in the movies. So the presentation was fantastic, and the theme is equally fantastic. I really liked the poem and the way he presented himself. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you, man. Thank you, Unmesh ji, joining us after a long absence. Thank you. Please welcome Bijou Prince, aka Isaac Cohen. Isaac Cohen, aka Bijou Prince.
Wait a minute. Yes. Yes. Dear Kumar, dear Richard, dear Anmesh, Roopali, all my friends in the world. As a Kohen, this poem is to my mother, Mazal Cohen, blessed memory. As a Kohen, home, the smallest house, the large giving. One book and another end. My mother used to tell me folk tales. My imagination soared beyond the confined space. I went to a primary school of Bible, reading to learn rhythmic reciting of the Torah. Our home was a meeting place of scholars. My dear mother, I am overjoyed for your having touched me to impart from my mind to society. Home is culture. And the second, as a Kohen, love. I touch you. Your mind twins with the angels of the throne. Thank you, Isaac Cohen, Israel.
Excellent. Thank you, Isaac. That was Isaac. Please give a round of applause for him. Always smiles. Keep your smile intact.
Nice one.
Okay, that
Thank
brings
you,
us to
Brian.
the end of the recital. Maybe.
You
I'm
have to
just
read your. You
I'm
have to
just
read your
wondering, ma'am,
prasanna.
after listening to all your, what do you call, brilliant poems, brilliant, I cannot exquisite. How could I describe them? I'm just wondering.
Prasanna is reading poetry from 4 a.m. in the morning. All over the world, you can hear him.
Oh,
Come on, Prasanna.
Unmeshi, Richard. They
Let's
say
hear you.
silence is gold. As such, I treasure it within myself and never let it escape. I catch the instance where I could remain silent and in the silence would try to catch the real self by myself. I also like to catch the result in placidity that it offers. I see myself that being silent derives bliss and as such I choose silence in my thought process. It actually is a weapon that adorns my chance. I am a seeker of peace and being silent is one of my ways to reach for excellence in realizing inner calmness. Thanks.
Read one of your Hindi poems also, Prasanna.
बहुत
Please.
बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया
हिंदी एक हिंदी पोएम भी सुना दीजिए.
हिंदी अभी ढूंढना पड़ेगा मैम अभी.
रूपाली मैडम बोले तो आप सुनाना ही पड़ेगा.
बिल्कुल
पड़ेगा अभी तो मराठी. नहीं अभी तो वो ढूंढना पड़ेगा ना अभी तो.
So for the Hindi poem, he is actually prioritizing the importance of silence. Just now he has told.
Excellent
for
Hindi poetry.
So for Hindi, he thinks that he should go silent at this moment.
While, yeah, come on.
Exactly, ma'am, exactly.
And also, they're bringing out, Fertile Brains is bringing out a yearbook of poetry called Reach for the Sky. And so all of you who are participating, you can send 2 of your favorite poems and they'll be published in this anthology, which Prasanna is the chief editor and I'm his assistant editor.
Wow,
Ma'am, I think I have this one. कहाँ गए वो धूप और वो छाँव, बंद हो गए कमरे में धूप छाँव की तलाश में हम भटके हर कमरा, ढूंढने हर कोना, नहीं मिला वो कहाँ गए, जैसे वो गए मानो अंधेरा छा गया, कहाँ गए वो सुबह वो शाम, गली में सन्नाटा छोड़ गए, न जाने कब होगी बरसात, धूप और छाँव की कब होगी मुलाकात, तरस गए हम धूप की खिलखिलाने में को, और परछाई में अपने अक्स के दीदार को, परछाई देखकर हंसने और गुनगुनाने को, कब होगा इस आतंक का अंत, कब होगी इस धरती पे फिर त्योहारों की फुहार, इसी आस की गुजर रहे हैं दिन कि एक रोज फिर से सुनेंगे धुन, फिर होगी मस्ती और मौज का शोर, फिर से आएगा आनंद और होगी खुशियों का बौछार।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बढ़िया।
Very optimistic note. And of course, Anmesh, you're a poet performer. You know, I really look forward to listening to the way you present your poem. I mean, that's how poetry has to be presented. You know, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I think one thing I wanted to highlight that Prasanna, Roopali ji, I think you people are doing a great job for poetry. You are providing a platform for others. I think that's a very important thing because poetry is.
I'm piggyback riding Prasanna.
But I think that's a very important thing. Everybody cannot be a leader. There should be one leader. Others can piggyback from him. Right? It requires more patience. So I feel, and it's from I think the importance is from the point of view of mental peace because everybody is running after something and they want a place where they can vent their feeling out, a safe place. And I think, Prasanna, you're doing a great job. I've always been a big fan of you, the way you organize things, the way you manage people. I think that's something which is brilliant. Kudos to you, man.
Yeah. I also feel the same for Prasanna.
Same thing.
Roopali ji, they are doing big things.
That makes me blush.
All the best.
Please
Thank
send your
you,
poems.
Ambika ma'am. Thank you, Kanchan sir, for gracing the occasion today. And this is being your first time, and hope you would continue your journey with us.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks to you and to Dr. Roopali. I would like to say one thing that we exchanged a word called dumpster. Remember? So there will be a poem to the dumpster very soon.
Okay.
Next time or perhaps somewhere soon. And I'm glad to see most of the faces I read once in a while in Facebook. I'm off Facebook. Practically I hardly write these days. I'm more into back to my old Purana field of electronics. Okay. Making automation, making robots and all that. So poetry is a bit difficult for me nowadays, but I'll still try and contribute something.
Yes, if we here, you will want to write. If you're here, you'll want to write. Please send your poems in for the yearbook called Reach for the Sky.
Okay.
All of us are trying to reach for the sky. Send in your poems, any poems that you like of your own. There's no theme. And Prasanna will take them in, and soon we'll have a wonderful book.
Yeah, do you like hashish? Poems on hashish? Poems on cannabis?
Anything.
Doesn't matter.
Anything. Whatever you like.
Okay.
If cannabis gives you a high, why not?
I don't smoke, but
Even
I do
don't.
write on cannabis.
Wonderful. Although I don't smoke and I don't drink, but I'm quite drunk with the ecstasy of Prasanna's forum. So we will all please send in your poems. We're looking forward to running out of time also. So I'm speaking on behalf of Prasanna because he will not say these things, but please do it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you. See you.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
All the